breaking habits takes a lot of work. You have to be intentional about it, you have to be self-disciplined, you have to track it, and you have to be patient with yourself. Today is the first day of the rest of my life, and I am taking a step towards making positive change. On that note, I would be embarking on a 75 days personal improvement challenge. Yeah, it sounds exciting, and at the same time, I feel so nervous about it. I understand that quality life means different things to everybody. To me, quality life means that I'm healthy, I have a sound mind, I am happy, I'm being productive, and I'm continuously growing. The reason why I'm embarking on this journey is because I feel like I can be more productive than I've been. I can do things towards promoting my wellness, happiness, productivity, and as well as my growth. So this 75 days challenge is going to really stretch me to follow a productive routine. Not the kind of person that likes like close routine, but there are some things that I want to incorporate into my already existing routine and lifestyle just to ensure that I'm maximizing my efficiency and promoting my quality life. Breaking habits is very hard to it's not something that you can do in a day or 2 days. It has to be a gradual process. And when you have to even like incorporate new habits, either one or multiple ones, you have to do it in a logical way that it doesn't stretch you or you don't burn out in the process. And that's what I'm trying to do in the next 75 days. When I decided to embark on this journey, I did a little bit of research. I found out that 99% of people that embark on a self-challenge journey fall out. They do not complete it, or they do not follow the routine. And I'm like, oh my word, would I make the 1%? We're about to find out. To help me track my progress adequately, I developed a plan, a tracker that I would go on a daily basis to tick off what I've done and what I haven't. I looked up habit tracker online and I saw a lot of them. However, in my own case, I decided not to use any of the habit trackers because I wanted to customize it and tailor the tracker to what works for me, the habits I want to incorporate, and my scoring sheet. So shortly, I'm going to show you what my habit tracker looks like, and that's what I'm going to be filling for the next 75 days. So this is the habit tracker, and here it says 75 days self-help challenge. Let me come closer to the camera so you can see. 75 days self-help challenge, and I have my keys here. There's done is green, and then not done is red, and I also have a grading scale. So for each habits that I complete in a day, for every day to the next 75 days, I earn 3 points. And for each habit that I do not complete, I subtract 3 points. The interesting thing about this one is that for every time that I don't complete a task, it just, it invalidates one task that I complete by going back to 0. And that is not the goal. And the reason why I'm very hard on this grading scale is because I really want to push myself so that when I remember that if I don't do this thing, I lose out on what I've done at the end of the day and go back to 0. That makes me want to, get things done, either I like it or not. So this is week 1. Day 1 to 7. I have week 2, day 1 to 7, and then all the way to the last week, which is going to be week 11, and then we'll have our 75th day here. So those are the habits that I would start tracking from now till the end of the challenge. Finally, let me show you how the scoring works. So for every time I complete a task, so for example, at least 7 hours of sleep, if I complete that today, I'm going to have my 3, and it's going to have the green code here. On day 2, if I don't, I can put it on red. Day 3, if I do, green. Day 4, green. Day 5, green. Let's say day 6, I don't, and then day 7, I do. So at the end of the week, I'm able to see how many days that I achieved that by just, counting my number of greens. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been able to achieve this habit at least 4 times that week, which is not good enough, right? Because my overall score is going to show how I'm progressing. This is the cumulative performance at the end of the 75 days challenge. It's everything is automated, and I try to do it that way so that I'm not spending a lot of time, coloring things, calculating, coding, or anything. I just want everything to be automated, and that is what I've been able to achieve with this tracker. As humans, we are always in pursuit of success. We all want to achieve our goals, be the best in whatever we do, and live a fulfilled life. But most times we are so boxed up in that one achieve zone, and we tend to forget that we need to equally pay attention to the processes that are required to achieving success. Success requires a lot of grit, resilience, and self-discipline. Success requires intentionality and the ability to assess and improve on ourselves. As I pursue my life's purpose, I have identified some areas of improvement and I am taking them on in full swing. I have first realized that for me to really maximize my potential, I need to be more organized and improve on my time management skills. I also need to churn procrastination and mediocrity. What are the odds that my devotional had the same message for me this morning? It reads, you can start again. You can't go back. You can't rewrite the past. But you don't have to wallow in regret or remorse. Your experiences have made you the person you are today. And if you are still breathing, then you can start your life over again, beginning right now. It's currently 8:45 p.m. and I am just winding down. I just finished having my bath and did my skincare and hair care routine. You saw that already. I'm going to pick a book and read, and from there I sleep by 10 p.m. So far so good. Day one was okay. I didn't eat sugar today, and I didn't do it. I didn't violate anything. I think I stuck to the plan. So day one complete.
These days, I'm letting God handle all things above me. The things I can't change are the reason you love me. Listen, you can hear them calling my name.
Good morning. It's Monday and it's a public holiday, so I'm not going to work today. However, I have a lot of chores and things to do, so I'll make sure that I follow through it. I've written down all of them in my list, and I'll just track them as I progress today. Guys, I made it. I slept at 10 p.m. last night. I think that's the first time in a very long time. I don't think I slept at 10 p.m. this year. In a very, very long time that I'm sleeping at 10 p.m. But there's a problem that I have to start fixing. I woke up at 3. I set my alarm to wake me up at 6 a.m. But I woke up at 3 and it was a struggle for me to go back to bed. I was just turning and tossing around the bed, trying to get myself back to sleep so that I can get the 7 hours of sleep. I ended up sleeping around, I don't know when I slept, but I know that it took about an hour or even more before I could go back to bed. So now I need to, I don't know. I know my body is not just used to sleeping at 10 and that's why it woke up earlier than wanted. So I need to now start thinking of how to ensure that when I sleep at 10, I don't wake up before my 7 hours mark. I am heading to the gym now and I'll be there for an hour, come back home, and then I'll take on the rest of my day. All of those things we wish we had done differently or hadn't done at all. What's past is past. Rearview mirrors were made to glance at, not stare into. Put your past under the blood and move on. Your best days are ahead of you, but you need to start preparing yourself and act on it. I have my better days ahead of me. I have a very wild vision of the woman that I am becoming. And one thing I do not want is to be caught off guard or to be unprepared when I start wearing the hats of my higher self. So why not start getting prepared right now? And that's exactly what I'm doing in this 75 days challenge. Hi guys, it's Saturday night and the end of week 1 of my 75 days challenge. That means that I have completed 7 days. And I'm just here to show you how I've performed over the course of the week. One thing I would always do is to stay true to myself. And in all transparency, I struggled a bit this week. I didn't really meet up with some of the commitment that I'd made, and in some cases I did meet up with them. So let's just see how I performed this week. So this is what week one is currently looking like. I have a couple of reds, which I'm not so proud about, and it's really good that I'm seeing it visually so that I would know where to, adjust things better and be more disciplined with myself. So obviously, my sleep is still bad. A lot of reds. I didn't catch up to 7 hours of sleep, 4 times out of 7 times in a week. And I went to bed pretty late. I think I only made it to bed at 10 p.m. only once. And that is one thing I have to check this week. And by the end of week two, I'll come back to review and compare with week one and see how I'm improving on that. For all others, looking pretty good. No sugar. Unfortunately, I ate a slice of cake on Friday at work. And that slice of cake is still the one that spilled into no junk food because, of course, cake is junk food. So, well, um, I'm not eating any cake again till further notice. So that I also need to check. And then my punctuality on Tuesday, I wasn't as punctual to everywhere. And on Saturday, I was late to my hair appointment today by an hour. That's not so good. Post one video on YouTube. I haven't ticked it because I'm currently editing, and I'm planning to post it tomorrow, Sunday. So yeah, hopefully that will go up and I'll be good for this week on that front. And this is also going well so far, so good. And the final one is spending less time on social media. So guys, what I did about social media is to set limits on my Instagram. I've offloaded every other apps, and then I still have my YouTube. But the 1 hour per day is supposed to be between YouTube and Instagram. Believe me, I've spent more than 1 hour on YouTube even today, and that's why I have like red. You can see my weekly score. This is what we are looking like, and we are heading on to week two. As much as I'm not so proud of myself, I'm not beating myself up so much because, guys, this is an improvement plan, and the reason why this tracker is here is for me to see the things I'm doing well on and the things that I need to improve on, and then put myself in check the next week. And that's what I'm going to be doing next week. I've been using an app called Rise for my sleep, and it's from the app that I was able to see what my sleep routine was throughout this week. And I'm going to continue to use that app to track my sleep routine and see how I progress. I'm going to put a video of what it looks like on the side so that you just have a glance. It literally tells me when I went to bed, when I woke up, how many hours, estimated number of hours that I've slept in a day, and that's what I've used literally to feel this tracker. So far so good. Everything has been good. I can't say categorically that there's been a difference in my personal efficiency or productivity, but I'm hoping that next week I have less red and more green, and I'm just doing things better generally. Whew. I'm going to end this video here. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you have watched this video up until this point and you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please do so. Thank you. And beyond subscribing, please do not forget to like and share with anyone that might find this interesting, or they can relate with whatever I'm doing here. And also drop your comments. I will actually appreciate your comments, recommendations, what you think I can do better, especially for my sleep routine or any other routine that I've talked about. If you have tips, I'll be glad to hear about them. On that note, do not forget to stay blessed, and I'm hoping to see you on my next one. Bye.